A good day to everyone. So we are still continuing with exercise 2. Remember we did number 1, we did number 2. So let us try to do number 3 now. So actually we are going to do the 4 of them. So let's start with 3a. So 3a goes like this. 3a 2 to the exponent 2x, 2 to the exponent 2x minus 2 to the exponent x all over or divided by 2 to the exponent x minus 1, like this. So this is how it is. So you can see that on the numerator we have 2 to the exponent x, and on this side we have 2 to the exponent 2x. So actually we can find a common factor from them. So when choosing or when finding a common factor, you are going to find a number with a lower or you are going to find a base with a lower exponent. Can you see? If we were to compare this one and this one, you can see that this one have got a lower exponent. So we are going to take 2 to the exponent x as our common factor, since it has a lower exponent. And then from there we're going to say how many times that does 2 to the exponent x goes into this. So we are simply dividing. Check, we are doing like this: 2 to the exponent 2x divided by 2 to the exponent x. So here we are dividing actually. So remember, we've got the same base. Can you see that we have got the same base? What do? We are going to subtract the exponent since we are dividing. So it's simply going to be 2 to the exponent 2x minus, I'm going to take this, minus x. So I'm going to be left with 2 to the exponent x, which is whereby 2x minus x, I'll be left with x. So I'll be left with 2 to the exponent x here minus, then I'm going to say how many times that does 2 to the exponent x goes into 2 to the exponent x goes 1, which is once. Then I close my bracket, divided by 2 to the exponent x minus 1. Then we can see that these here are the same. I'm simply going to cancel. I cancel. Then I'll be left with what? With 2 to the exponent x. So this is how we simplify. So number 1 is done. It's already simplified. So we're going to number 2 now. Let's see. So number 2, it is 2 to the exponent x minus 1. Okay, it's going to be 3b, which is 2 to the exponent 2 x minus 1 divided by 2 to the exponent x plus 1, like this. So here we can actually see that this is a difference of 2 squares, whereby, for instance, let's say we've got x squared minus 4, then minus 4, whereby we have to factorize. So let's try to factorize this. So it's going to be, remember when it is a difference of 2 squares, you're going to say x, you're going to break this x, then you're going to write negative. So for the 4 here, it means that I need a number that I multiply twice by the same number to get 4. So definitely we know that 2 times 2, which is what? Which is 4. So I'm going to write 2 here, then I open a bracket, so I'm going to write x plus 2 on this. So like the signs here are going to be different. So this is how we factorize a difference of 2 squares. So this is actually a difference of 2 squares. So let's say if you have got another one, x squared minus 1, it's going to be break this x twice, gonna be x minus 1, then x plus 1, like this. So like we need a number that we are going to multiply twice, a number that we are going to multiply twice, a same number actually that will give us this 1, a same number actually that will give us this 4, because it is a difference of 2 squares. So this is what we are going to do. We are going to factorize this part. So we've got 2 to the exponent 2x minus 1, right? So remember, if I were to break this, it will be 2 to the exponent x multiplied by 2 to the exponent x. Then if I want to get back here, we know that the bases are the same. So what I'm going to do to the exponent, I'm going to add the exponent. So it's going to be x plus x, going to be Can you see I'm already back there? So this is actually a difference of 2 squares. So I'm going to break this part. So it's going to be 2 to the exponent x. Then I'm going to write -1. Then on the other side, I'm going to change the sign. So it's going to be 2 to the exponent of 2 to the exponent x plus 1. Like this. Now we have factorized. So I will come here. Then I write 2 to the exponent x minus 1. Then 2 to the exponent x plus 1 divided by 2 to the exponent x plus 1, like this. And we can see that this and this are the same. So I'm going to cancel them like this since are the same. And I'll be left with 2 to the exponent x minus 1. Now it is simplified. So this is how we simplify. So let us do 3c now. So 3c is to be 9 to the exponent x minus 9 divided by 3 to the exponent x minus 3, like this. So what we're going to do now, we are going to find the prime basis of 9, the prime basis of 9 as well. So let us do that. We're going to take our calculator. So this is our calculator. So I'm going to write 9 equals 2, then shift fact. So it's going to be 3 squared. So I'm going to write 3 squared. But remember, there is an exponent. It's going to be to the exponent x minus 3 squared divided by 3 to the exponent x minus 3, like this. Then from there, I'm going to remove a bracket. So it's going to be 2 times x. So I'm going to write my base down. It'll be base, then 2 times x, which is 2x minus 3 squared all over 3x minus 3, like this. So what I'm going to do here, actually we can leave this as 9, though we can leave it as 9, but then we can leave it as like this. It's still fine. Okay, we can see that this is now a difference of 2 squares, right? This is now a difference of 2 squares. So let me just leave this one as 9. Okay, as 9, like this. So we can see that this is now a difference of 2 squares. Okay, I'm going to continue here. So it's 3 squared minus 9 divided by 3 to the exponent x minus 3, like this. So it is now a difference of 2 squares. So let us factorize. Or it's x here. Let us factorize. So it's going to be 3 to the exponent 2 x minus 9. We're going to do the same thing. I'm going to break this. So it's going to be 3x. Then we need a number that we multiply twice to get 9. In that number, we're going to multiply it twice. The same number, actually, it has to be the same number that we're going to multiply 2 times to get 9. And we know that it's going to be 3 times 3. Can you see that? This is the same number, but I'm applying it twice. It's going to be 3 times 3, which is 9. So these are our numbers. So I'm going to say -3 here. Open a bracket, 3x plus 3, like this. So it will be like this: 3 to the exponent x minus 3, then 3 to the exponent x plus 3 divided by 3 to the exponent x minus 3. You can see that these are this one and this one, they will cancel since are the same. From there, it will be 3 to the exponent x plus 3, like this. So this is how we simplify. From now, I think we are done for 3c. So actually we need a number here that we multiply. Can you see it is the same number? I'm multiplying it twice. So actually when you come across with such questions, please make sure that you have to factorize, so that this part and this part cancels, this part and this part cancels. You can say this part and this and that part cancels as well. So let's try to do now we're going to 3D, the last one. That's gonna be 3d, which is 16 minus 4 to the exponent x divided by 2 to the exponent x minus 4, like this. And as I've said before, that before we do anything, let us try to find the common the prime basis, let us of 4 actually. So I'm going to bring down the 16 minus, then as we know that's gonna be 4 equals to shift then fact, which is 2 squared, gonna be 2 squared, but we are going to open a bracket since we have got since we've got another x there. Gonna be 2x minus 4, like this. So it's gonna be 16 minus 2 times x. I bring down the base. It's going to be 2x divided by 2x minus 4, like this. Then from there we are going to factorize again. I'm going to factorize this part here. Since it is a difference of 2 squares again, it's going to be 16 minus 2 to the exponent 2x, like this. So can you see that we have got okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take out a negative as my common factor. Why? I want this this base here to be positive, so I'm going to take out a negative and I open a bracket. So I'm going to say a negative by a negative is going to be a positive 2 to the exponent 2x, like this. Then a negative by a positive is going to be a negative 16, like this. So I want it to be in the same way, like this, so that you are going to cancel correctly. So since it is a difference of 2 squares, so I'm going to say 2 to the exponent x minus, then remember I need a number that I'm going to multiply twice. That number is the same, which is 4 times 4. Okay, so I'm applying it twice to get what? To get 16. So it's going to be 4 here, then open bracket 2 to the exponent x plus 4 on the other side. So I'm going to write it on top there. It's going to be negative, open bracket 2 to the exponent x minus 4. Okay, so it's going to be 2 to the exponent x plus 4 divided by 2 to the exponent x minus 4, like this. So we can see that this one and this part, they are the same, therefore they cancel each other. I'll be left with negative, open bracket 2 to the exponent 2x plus 4, like this. So this is how we simplify, guys. But then if you want, you can actually let us remove the brackets actually. So it's gonna be a negative by a positive. It's gonna be a negative 2 to the exponent 2x, a negative by a positive. It's gonna be a negative 4. So I think this is now simplified, guys. So this is how we simplify. Yeah, this is how we simplify, guys. So from next time we'll be doing powers with the rational exponents. So guys, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate that. Otherwise, from my side, let me see you next time.